So today's video is going to be about something that we get asked about a lot, and that is the drive modes on a new Toyota. Now, most new Toyotas, in fact, I think all of them, come with some form of drive modes. Some of them operate a little bit different, but I'm going to give you the lowdown on what happens with most of them. And I'll be honest with you, I discovered one new thing about this that I actually didn't know about. So I was kind of excited to learn this, and I'm going to pass it on to you. So what the drive modes are is this little switch down here. And you can go from eco, normal, and then sport. And as you're doing that, you see it goes normal, eco. In eco, usually there's a green line somewhere, the white, and then red. And actually, take that back. That's a blue line. Okay, that's new. Anyway, in the eco mode, a couple of things happen. It changes what is called throttle response. That means when you step on that throttle down there, what we used to call a gas pedal, but now we call it a throttle for some reason, you don't get an instantaneous response. If you press down halfway on the gas pedal, you're going to get half the throttle, but it doesn't get there immediately. There's a little delay, and it just ramps up to it. It is less abrupt. It also puts the air conditioning into the eco mode, so the air conditioning is not going to blow as hard. When you shift into the normal drive mode, the transmission and everything else is looking to be to balance performance with economy. But the sport mode, a couple of things happen. So when we go to sport, you're going to discover that you get instant throttle response. You step on that gas pedal and that thing's going to move. It's very quick and responsive. The other thing is that the transmission gets very aggressive. It's going to rev up to higher RPMs before it shifts, so it feels more powerful. Even though the horsepower and torque remains the same, it is more accessible. But there's one other change, and this is what I actually didn't even know about until the other day. It changes the steering response. The steering wheel. So I'm going to put this into the normal mode. In the normal mode, the steering can sometimes feel a little light, a little floaty. I'm moving that with my pinky finger, and it's pretty easy to turn the wheel. That also means that, sometimes it's not great for spirited driving, and sometimes even on the interstate, it can float a little bit. Well, when you go to the sport mode, it actually tightens that up. It is very difficult to move it with my pinky going that direction. And really, you don't notice it when you're sitting in a parking lot so much, but you will absolutely notice it when you're driving. Drive down a straight road and just notice how much less the car kind of moves and floats around in the sport mode. So I was pretty impressed with that. It really dramatically changes how that car is going to feel as you're driving it down the road. So give it a try the different drive modes. The only weird thing about this is when you put it into eco and you turn the car off and you restart it, it restarts in the eco mode. Same with the normal. But if you are in the sport mode and you turn the car off, when you restart it, it comes back on and it starts off in the normal mode for some reason. Probably an EPA requirement, who knows. Anyway, just be aware of that. But give the sport mode a try. It makes a dramatic difference, not just in throttle response, but in steering feel. Give it a try, see how you like it.